Hey, what's up guys? Modzala here and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be installing a 40-inch LED light bar by Speed Demon onto my 2019 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, which already has the Prinsu cutout for the light bar. So next step is I'll be unboxing, go over that with you, and I hope you stick around. I've gone ahead and unboxed all the materials that we will be needing for this install. And to begin with, as you can see here, we have the Speed Demon 40-inch LED light bar. And this one actually has 24 LED lamps. And this is the connection to the harness. And it actually comes with this as well. But we will not be needing this, as the harness that was purchased already comes with this connection. It also comes with the two leads, the positive and negative connections, a fuse box here, which has a 15 amp fuse already installed in it, and also the relay. And the main purpose for this relay really is just to activate the light switch, just to let it know that there's a connection. One thing that I want to note is this relay is specifically for a single row LED light bar. So if yours has a double row or dual row, then you'll be needing a different harness for them. It also comes with some brackets here, some hardware. I'm not exactly sure how and what these are for yet, but hopefully our instruction sheet will explain all of that. We also have tons of stickers, and I don't think we'll ever run out of Speed Demon stickers from this point. And lastly, I also have the bracket that we'll be using to mount the LED light bar directly onto my Prinsu rack, which already has the 40-inch LED cutout. So I'm hoping that everything fits perfectly. And we don't need to do any modifications. But one thing that I'd like to do first before I do the install is to spray paint this black. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and once it's all ready and prepped, I will be walking through the whole setup process with you. We will be doing some drilling so we can house that switch inside the truck, and hope you stick around. After looking at all the components and the hardware that came with our Speed Demon single row series LED light bar, and also the light bar bracket from Prinsu, which is supposed to fit on our wind deflector panel with the 40-inch cutout panel, I decided to do a dry fit to understand how this is going to be mounted. And now I realized that these single row LED light bars are not designed or are not capable of side mounting, because they are not tapped on the sides, as you can see here. So the light bracket from Prinsu will not work, definitely not work. And I also confirmed this with Speed Demon customer service and also with Prinsu. So what I decided to do, instead of getting a new LED light bar, I decided to look for a metal fabricator to bend and redesign the Prinsu light bracket. And we took it from this to this. So we did the mirror image for the other side, but basically this was upright, and we just had to bend this piece parallel to this piece. So I'm hoping that this will fit perfectly. I did some measurements. It might stick out slightly a little bit, but we'll go ahead and install it and see how this turns out. First thing that we need to do is undo these screws to be able to get access to this railing on our wind deflector, so we can install the screw mounts that came with the bracket. This is how the light brackets look installed on both sides. Just make sure to measure from both ends to ensure that they are centered relative to the wind deflector. Next step is to install the actual stands of the light bar onto these brackets, and then we'll mount the LED light bar and we'll take it from there. So now that we have the light stands mounted on the light brackets on both sides, I'm gonna go ahead and install the actual light bar onto it. But first we need to slide these in so we have the mounts for our screws from the light bar, and let's go ahead and do that. So these screw mounts are pretty simple to install. As you can see, it's half round, and all you got to do is slide them into the slot. One is for one end and the other for this end, just like so. Okay, and then now we need to line it up with these stands, the bracket stands. Line up the hole as you can see here. Grab your screw. Okay, we won't tighten that up yet. We'll mount the other side and then center it and then tighten the whole thing up. Now we'll take our harness here and plug it into the LED light bar, run it through the side of the windshield, put it through the firewall, and install our switch, mount our relay, connect our leads, and take it from there. Again, I'll be using zip ties. I'll be using zip ties to secure the cable. Make sure it's not flapping all over the place when we're driving, and that should hold it in place. Now I've run the cable through the side of the windshield here, just tucked it into this rubber stripping and lifted this rubber cover, run the cable through there underneath this bracket, and also had to do a screw clip I don't know if you can see it here. So right here, there's a clip. Just undo that, lift it up, run the cable underneath it. Now it's coming out. Came out right here. Next step is to go through that firewall and again install our leads and our relay, mount the relay, and we should be done. I pretty much completed the installation, and as you can see here, I just temporarily zip tied the switch cable here on onto this brake controller, as I've ordered an OEM style switch from Tacoma Beast, and as soon as I have that, I will be installing it onto that empty spot right beside the USB port, and just want to walk you through the installation here. It's pretty simple. As I mentioned, we have the red lead into the positive, and we have the black lead into the negative. I mounted the relay right over here, and again that cable through that firewall hole or grommet. And now installation is complete. Let me just close it up, and we'll turn it on and see how it looks and how it works. So here you go, guys. The installation of the LED light bar is complete, and as you can see, it looks great. And although we had challenges mounting the light bar onto the Prinsu rack, we were able to modify the bracket a little bit to make it fit and make it work. And again, if you have questions, any comments, please post them on the comment section below, and I'll make sure to respond as best as I could. Again, if this was helpful to you, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and until the next time, for now, if you can be anything, be nice.